So many people say that they want to grow, they want to have this deeper kind of relationship, they want to have more purpose, they want to have more success in their career, in their business, better health. But the moments the challenges show up, the moments that things get hard, they shut down, they become defensive, their guard comes up, they withdraw their support, their attention from the very thing that they say that they want. A few months ago, I went to a live football game here in UK, and it was the first time I ever watched football live. And it really shocked me to see how supporters walked out of the stadium when it became obvious that the team wouldn't win. They literally just got up and left. And I just could not wrap my head around it. It's like, why would you leave your team at the time that they actually need the most support from you? It just made no sense. I mean, shouldn't you like be giving them even more support, more energy to really pump them up, to make them feel valued, supported, appreciated? And then it kind of hit me that we do exactly the same thing in our relationships. We say we want a deeper connection, more depth in a relationship, partnership, whatever that is, right? And the same goes for business because everything is linked. But the moment something happens, the moment they go through the rough patch, the moment maybe they deal with a person whose old wounds and triggers come up, when they can't show up at their best, our own triggers resurface, our defenses come up, and instead of holding space, instead of holding compassion for them, we do the opposite. Just like those supporters, we walk away, we pull back, not realizing that this is the exact moment when we are being called to grow. Because here's the truth about real growth, whether it's in a relationship, business, career, it's all the same. Growth does not happen when things are easy. It happens in the messy middle. It happens when you choose to stay, not when you run. It happens when you choose curiosity over criticism, when you choose support over silence, and when you choose compassion over control. You see, it's impossible to grow when everything is going smoothly. And in fact, if right now in your life everything is feeling comfortable, everything is feeling easy, if nothing is pushing your buttons, if nothing is testing your patience or stretching your edges, I would really challenge you to ask yourself, where am I being complacent? Where am I being stagnant? Right? Because we all need those hard moments. We need the moments that literally crack us open, break us open, the one that bring up this emotions of disappointment, sadness, anger, rejection, not so that we can shut down and check out, but so that we can feel them deeply, so that we can own them, so we can move through that, so we can release the energy that is no longer serving us, no longer serving the version of us that we are called to become. Emotion is energy in motion, and so many of us have been suppressing this energy for years, maybe even lifetimes, shoving it down, pretending to be fine, keeping the peace because we just don't want to rock the boats. But those suppressed emotions, they don't disappear. They linger. They become the blocks. They become this energetic walls in our minds, in our body, in our nervous system that keep us stuck in the patterns that we cannot break and end up sabotaging the very same growth that we say we want. And if we don't work through them, if we allow them to run the show through blaming, through judging, through withdrawing, through running away, we'll forever stay small. And the same challenges will keep on coming up over and over, just in different phases, through different relationships, through different careers and businesses, through different football teams. Because life keeps repeating the lessons over and over until you finally stop running from it and you start integrating them. So, your partner, your friends, your business, your career, your football teams, none of them are responsible for your emotions. Only you are. And the world outside is just your mirror that is reflecting you where you are still not free on the inside. And every time you spiral into those old emotions, every time you retreat into this familiar behavior patterns, every time you walk out when things get hard, you are not growing, you're shrinking. You keep choosing the old version of you. So if something in your life right now feels off, it's not a sign that something is broken. It's actually the sign that something within you is coming up to the surface because it's ready to be seen, to be healed, to be expanded so that you can grow into the next version of yourself. Growth is not comfortable, it's not convenient, and it's not linear. You can repeat the same thing over and over, but with a different lens, with a different awareness. And it can't happen if you keep on clinging to the old beliefs. It can't happen if you keep blaming the external world for your internal experiences. Because the next level of your life, the next level of your relationship, career, purpose, fulfillment, it doesn't come by wishing that things were different, things were easier. It doesn't come from hoping that someone else will change. And it doesn't come from blaming the world around you. It will only come when you become the person who can hold the hard stuff with grace. When you start owning your emotional triggers, when you start sitting with the discomfort and asking yourself, what is it here to teach me? When you become present in difficult situations, in difficult conversations, instead of becoming defensive. And when you stay open, when it's really tempting to shut down, that's when the real growth happens. And here is the biggest truth of all of it. You cannot keep growing if you keep seeing challenges as problems, as obstacles, because they are not problems, they are not obstacles, they are your portals. They are your portals, they are your gateways to your evolutions, to deeper life, to emotional maturity, and to authentic connections. So if you want the next level of your relationship, career, if you want purpose that lights you up from within, if you want a business or a job that really feels alive and exciting, then stop walking away the moment it gets hard. Lean into it, because the next version of your life is not created in a fairy tale. It is literally cultivated in fire. So here's a little mantra for you. Whatever I go through, I grow through. Every challenge is a lesson and opportunity. Every struggle is making me stronger and wiser. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.